I'm Chris Dowson. I'm the EWPA Exchange candidate this year. I got into the exchange through my employer, who encouraged me to apply for the exchange program. I had to fill in an application form and I went for an interview and was selected as a candidate for this year.
And what made you want to do it? Like, coming out here, you must have thought, this is the worst thing I've ever done in my life. Like, tell me about coming out here. What were your first impressions when you got here? Like, what happened?
My first impressions of Australia was such a big city as Melbourne. We have obviously big cities in the UK, but not quite as dense as they are in Australia. So I was flabbergasted at how big the actual Melbourne was. The first impressions of the people that I've met at the EWPA, I was very impressed with James and Tim who had arranged it, and very grateful for the opportunity.
And what are the things you've been learning since you've come out, like apart from drinking?
So I've been learning about the access industry in Australia. Tim Nuttall, who is hosting me, is a very experienced person in the industry in this country. So learning about things in the industry. When I first got the opportunity to do this, I found I had a gap in my knowledge, especially around the access platform industry. So this was an opportunity to fill the gaps in my industry knowledge. Before I came, I'd highlighted a few things that I needed to develop on personally. So I needed more time to be a more effective leader. This program will give me the opportunity to do that. A time to reflect, time to gain more knowledge and information, not only about the industry, but about how people at the tops of organisations operate and how they go about their daily business. Sorry, go on.
That's right. What's different about the industry here to the UK? Like, what are the things that you get in and say, oh, that's really different? So, what things have you found so far?
A lot of it's around sort of laws and stuff that I've seen for things. So the UK is it's very highly regulated in terms of health and safety, whereas in Australia it's slightly different how it is. So the corporate in the UK, companies can get into a lot of trouble if they're not doing something right, and the buck stops with the company, and it's slightly different in Australia. So the higher companies actually take on more risk than we do in the UK, and that's just one of the main things that I've seen.
That's good.